with.
Shit, man.
Yeah, the court.
Court. We own though. We own shit. We just kick it off.
Shalom.
Shalom.
First off, we give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Give double honors to our apostles, double honors to our elders, great millstone, touch the truth and well. The scientists who hope that push the truth and our sincerity. So we're the brothers out of GMS, Kansas City, for another weekend, week out to prophesy the downfall of America, as well as to wake up the 12 tribes of so-called blacks, so-called Latinos, and you so-called Native Americans. You're the true children of the Bible. All right? Just going right into it, and the prophecy, you know, Esau don't want a lot of stuff to come out, man. Was just doing a sit down I had just uploaded, going into the founder Cash App got put to death. They murdered dude. And as soon as I uploaded that video, all of a sudden my account gets basically shut down, kicked off of it. I can't get back in there, man. That goes to show that it's part of agenda that what they're doing, that they don't want that information to come out, man.
Right.
You know, because ultimately it's going to lead up to the MOTB. You know, because there's no coincidence that as soon as that dude's out of there, and other CEOs of digital banking information, all of a sudden you got this new system called FedNow, which they want to go to basically to replace the whole Cash App and all those other forms of digital payment systems. You know. So what comes to mind, I believe, is Psalms 83, Crafty Counsel. One of y'all bros can grab that, as well as Revelation 13 and 16, because that shit getting ready to come pretty soon, man.
Yeah, that's right. I got precept, man. This is the book of Psalm 64, and I'm going to start at verses 1. And it reads, it says, "Hear my voice, O power, and my prayer preserve my life from the fear of the enemy." Read it again. Psalm 64:1. "Hear my voice, O power, and in my prayer preserve my life from the fear of the enemy." Okay, now this was a Psalm of David, and you got to understand that David was a prophet of the Lord, man. So a lot of the Psalms, okay, the prayers or the songs which David was speaking was prophetic in nature, because they're parallel to the times we're in for the men of the Lord. Okay, because like the brother was going into the whole Fed now, getting ready to launch July 1st, and then you got this guy DeSantis that pretty much legalized concealed carry without a permit July 1st. So this society is spearheading to a chaotic society, man. Okay, because they're getting ready to do away with the dollar. Okay, people getting ready to turn up. People getting ready to lose long-term business investments, short-term business investments. Okay, Saudis have cut off America, basically said fuck Biden again. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just a free fall. So now gas is getting ready to go up. Hyperinflation is getting ready to commence in America, to the point that daddy bread and circus is going to be pretty much null and void. And you red-blooded Americans, man, what y'all going to do about that? What y'all going to do about Biden fucking up y'all country, man? You know?
That's right, man. That's exactly what's happening, man. He is fucking it up.
Yeah.
But all these wicked ass politicians is making laws that's bringing heavy judgment upon this place, man. Especially Biden, because he's pushing that Momo agenda heavy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Con. And it reads here, and it says, "Hide me for the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." Now, who is that?
God, that's Esau.
Devils.
The elites. You got the Rothschilds, elite bakers, Illuminati, all those individuals, man. You know, so you got to set up prayer to hide yourself from the counsel of the wicked. There's another precept that actually goes into that counsel, man, because they constantly take meetings every single year on their plans of what they want to do, ultimately to keep Israel underneath their foot, and also to control the rest of the world population. They want the perfect slaves. And when that MOTB comes out, you have no freedoms.
That Bilderberg meeting happens in July as well too. At the same time that the sped down service is launching, gun laws are getting passed. All right, this guy has been passing laws and legislations under the nose of the population for years, man.
Right.
And y'all don't see it, but now when the things get closer and closer, that's why y'all still in this lackadaisical mindset. y'all are not connecting the dots together. But we've been seeing this guy passing banking legislation, passing medical information into the laws. You know, so now when we see these fake now things all coming to pass, we're alarming everybody, man.
That's right.
And you can tell the groups of individuals that don't have it, they're not true watching. You can tell by the things that they're talking about, man.
Clearly.
If you could see what we see, you would be talking about the same damn thing, man. All right? Not trying to have a fucking unity camp.
Yeah, unity camp of fucking reprobates and drunk bums that can't even fucking teach right. I mean, the whole opening was just all over the place. No sync, no unison of the spirit. If that's the new song that we supposed to be singing, then we in big trouble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it's up to you niggas to lead the new song and the new cut, we in big trouble because none of you clowns out there are really even on. Y'all don't even like each other, man. Right. There was so much contention in that camp to the point you got niggas in the background throwing up wands and shit. Like, man, y'all guys are jokes, man. Y'all just really need to grow up, repent, and do the work, man. For the Most High, destroy. The Most High gonna dead that whole fucking camp, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because all the curses you try to put on us for teaching the word, you basically put curses on yourself, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man, because I'm going to tell you like this, each and every last one of you guys in that camp, the Most High going to visit each and every last one of you. And I guarantee you, majority of you are going to take that seat here, okay? Not because you want to take it, but because the Most High is going to put you in a scenario that he's going to put a reprobate spirit on you and you're going to take it. Yeah. Then all the scoffing, all the bullshit, that's going to dwindle down when you realize that the Most High was dealing with us all along, okay? Because they like to say that we're the house of Saul, but wait a minute. We ain't pursuing you niggas.
Right.
You know, we doing videos on the doctrine you pushing and on the behavior, but we're not going out our way to talk about you guys, man. Right. We're not thinking about you dudes. But every video you niggas do is about us. So
right.
Clearly, you're the house of Saul that was pursuing David. Talking about y'all the house of David. The house of David, cash out prophets, ripping niggas off, chin strap lineups. Nobody's keeping the law, shaved bald heads, man. Yeah. David despised niggas breaking the law. Because when that Ammonite king basically shaved those servants of David, when he shaved the beards off, he pretty much disgraced them. He shaved them half and cut, I believe it was like the linen with a gum. I think he like kind of shaved it within half. And David told them guys, he said, look, don't come back into the city until your beards go back fully. Right. But you got niggas with chin straps, bald heads. Come on, man.
Yeah, they basically can't take rebuke. And the house of Saul couldn't take rebuke either. Instead of taking the rebuke, he did what? He sought to murder King David. Instead of taking the rebuke and getting this shit together and acting right, what did he do? You seek to murder and do more wicked shit. And that's what you niggas do, man. The videos we put out on you is out of rebuke. And hey, and rebuke is the scriptures described as secret love, man.
And
Better than secret.
Better than secret
and the
love.
brothers were like, this is the image of a hurt camp, man. Niggas are hurt. You can see it in their combs. They're bitter. They holding on to shit. They're mad. Some niggas are mad because other niggas are mad. You know what I'm saying? And some of you guys, you just want to be part of something because you never fit in with nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't up. It's up to the spirit on how things move, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's why the scriptures say constantly examine yourself, man. But you be in the faith.
Yeah.
Because one day you'll wake up following some nigga, man.
Clearly.
He don't really know why he's there. You know, he got emotional about something. You know, and before you know it, you're in a clique and you're going against the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's really jealousy and envy. Because they envy the apostles. They feel like, you know, the apostles, they got the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. They got the spirit of Yahweh Shai. And men want that oil, man. Like it goes into the parable of the 10 virgins, 5 were foolish, 5 were wise.
Yeah.
And the ones that took the oils in their lamp, but the ones that didn't take it, now you got niggas that's on low gas trying to get our oil, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you allow that, then nah, bro.
That's a lot of guys, man.
Yeah.
And then now you see why guys start coming out calling themselves elder. They start describing these titles. All of a sudden they're King David. All of these, it's the same demon, man. Because it's just that spirit of you wanting to be above where you really are, man. You know? Not knowing that there's a burden that comes along with leadership positions. You know?
Yeah.
That's right. You're supposed to be focused on prophecy, man.
Yeah.
You're working, you're talking. Everything you do, this ministry should be focused on prophecy. Not bitching because somebody gave you some rebuke and coming against men that's actually bringing out the prophecy. You stand up there not bringing out a lick of prophecy in your whole camp, but you got all this shit to talk about other men. What are you even doing?
Yeah.
You sound like a woman, man.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4.
It says, and he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors, and teachers, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach.
For the edifying of the body. So go ahead.
And I was gonna say, you have certain offices in this thing, man. Like, okay, you got a body, you have 2 arms, you don't need 3 arms. You have 2 arms because it's a balance. You got 2 legs, that's a balance, okay? You got a heart, you got an organ, you got even the hairs on your body is a very important organ that makes up your genetic structure. Pinky toe, the fingernail, every part of the body from the eyebrows to the hairline has some function of your body, man. There's no less important part of the body. Now you may have parts of the body that do lesser things, but that doesn't make it, you know what I'm saying, less important, because technically you need every part of your body. Like you go to Esau and you have what they call gallbladder, where you have like gallstones. His first thing is recommending taking out your fucking gallbladder. But your gallbladder is pretty much, that's part of the major organ of your digestive system.
Right.
You need a gallbladder in order to fucking survive, because eventually you're gonna die if you don't have it.
Why is it there to begin?
Yeah.
You do the same thing with tonsils. You do the same thing with the appendix. You know, the shit'll get inflamed or get swollen. You go, oh, let's just cut it out.
Let's remove it. Instead of fix it.
You gonna sell that shit, man.
Yeah. You're gonna put it in another motherfucker's mouth.
Yeah.
And so that's the point we're making, man. It's different offices in this thing, man. Everybody ain't gotta be the head. Everybody ain't gotta be the brain. Everybody ain't gotta be the big toe. Everybody ain't gotta be the butt cheek. You know, but play our position, man. Because each and every brother up here, we're in these positions because the Spirit of the Lord put us there, not because we asked to be what we wanted to be. You know, now we're all leaders in our respective right, but you know, hey, being the head of a camp ain't the easiest thing in the fucking world, man.
Right.
Now we embrace it, you know. I mean, like myself, I embraced it because I like to lead brothers and I like to challenge myself. But this ain't something that I'm waking up, you know what I'm saying, being happy about every fucking day. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think any one of us brothers, when we was in the world, asked one day, can I be a preacher of the Lord?
Right.
I sure as hell did, man. I was forced and thrown into this thing from the life experiences that I went to. I came out just looking to learn. Next thing you know, you get built up to the Spirit. You start bringing out precepts, and then the Spirit start hitting you, and the precepts you bring it up link up to prophecy. Well, there you go. You know, you might be a prophet. You continue to teach, and you be tried over time. Hey, the Lord's gonna come to you. Hey, look, you gonna get out here and teach? Or are you gonna be playing with your thumbs? What you gonna do? Sit on the fucking couch with all this knowledge? You gotta share that knowledge, and once you start sharing, what? You're starting to be built up to become a teacher, and you go to the next level to become a prophet. Okay?
Just a little bit more.
Ephesians 4:11, and he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers.
All right, so all those different categories, man. Where do you fall within this? All that is consistent of the church. Which one of those? What's one of those titles do you fall in? You know, go ahead.
It says, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach.
For the perfecting of the saints, for the working of the ministry. Okay, all for Hamashiach. That's what it's for. So, if all you're doing is going out to do the work every week in, week out, and you're doing nothing but talking shit against somebody that kicked you out of their camp, are you? Is that edifying? It's not, man. What topic did we start out with when we opened up today? Immediately went into prophecy. That's what you're supposed to be in the spirit of. And now there is a time for rebuke, but it's gonna be rebuke out of secret love, and you better be right in your rebuke. You niggas aren't correct in your rebuke at all.
Because the word edify, that means to build. How are you building somebody up when all you do is scoffing against a man or a group? Now people might say, okay, Great Millstone, y'all do the same thing. Y'all always get on Nate and ISUPK, but our main gripe with him is prophecy. It's not a matter of personal alt. You see, it's a matter of scriptural doctrine. Because even the apostles say, you know, they got love for Nate. He just off when it comes to the scriptures.
Right. Ultimately, it's defending the gospel too, man. It's a part of it, because the cats of IUIC, they come against a major portion of the gospel, which deals with prophecy. Because they were going into how there wasn't going to be any Jacob's trouble. Then they reneged on that statement and somehow said that they never said that. Then they went over the mark of the beast, and basically said that, hey, it's going to be okay to take it. And then and all of a sudden, they never said that. They just said you shouldn't get it, but we don't believe that that's it. You know?
But the Lord about to have all of you camps tap dancing, man. On that Karagma doctrine, a lot of y'all about to be doing more than walking backwards. Y'all about to be doing something called damage control, because y'all actually care about the numbers that are in your congregation. We don't give a damn about numbers up here, man. That kind of thing don't have influence over us. Tax breaks, how many views we get.
Yeah.
Right? That's why we've been able to stick with the Karagma doctrine correctly this entire time, because we don't give a damn if it garners extra brothers in the camp. More views.
These niggas gonna say some, they're doing 150 videos on the Karagma. So fucking what, man? It's prophecy, man.
Why you not doing 200?
Yeah, but why you ain't doing, no, why you ain't doing one? You know what I'm saying? You know, because our gripe is this. It's when it comes to the doctrine. See, y'all make shit personal, man. You know, y'all get cursed out, then y'all want to get personal, then y'all want to, you know, try to run up on, well, one thing, ain't nobody run up on anybody, but y'all want to make it seem like y'all have that hatred, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the point if brother walk past y'all camp, y'all probably throw stones at him, man. But it's, you know, when we come to rebuke, either we rebuking, either we too hateful, or then we don't rebuke, and it means that we don't give a fuck. It's like we can't win with these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? We rebuke them, we too hateful. And then we don't address them, now we scared.
Right.
It's like, you niggas, go find you some business, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go find, because like I said, the Most High gonna break that shit up, man. And y'all ain't not in the spirit of Yahweh Shai at all. Okay, you niggas can't even say the name.
Right.
Okay, y'all stumbling over each other, man. Y'all talking over each other. The head guy, Eddie Monster, is drunk as hell. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the other nigga, the Coca-Cola guy, whatever the hell that nigga's name is, man. Man, we don't even want to talk about you cats, but it's a spirit. I had a precept real quick. Matthew 25:1. It says, "Then shall the kingdom of heaven be like unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 of them were foolish. And they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them." Now, just like, okay, in the ancient world, if you travel at night, you have what they call an oil lamp, right? So you can see, because it's pitch black. Now, if you knew that you had to go from Galilee all the way up into, if you had to go all the way up into Galilee, and let's just say you had to go from Galilee to Nazareth, right? That may be a couple hours trip. Let's just say give it take a day. Then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You don't take no oil in your lamp. Then that's your problem. Just like if you traveling out of town and you're not bringing enough gas money to get from point A to point B, is because you're foolish, man.
Right.
You guys ain't prepared to wait. You know? And it says here, "And the foolish that took their lamps took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels and with their lamps," man, which is the understanding of this truth, this word. You know what I'm saying? That's the understanding of the word and the truth, the oil, man.
Right.
Because we're constantly being refined in the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay?
That's right. Got a precept.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Philippians chapter 1, verse 16. Actually, I start verse 15. It says, "Some indeed preach a Mashiach, even of envy and strife."
Yeah, envy and strife. So just because you call on the name of the Lord doesn't mean you're right. Some people just do it because, hey, man, we just want to come up against these guys. Yeah, you had a lot of niggas that called on Yahweh Shai that wasn't right, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Right.
It says, "And some also of goodwill. The one preach a Mashiach of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds."
Right, contention. And what's the definition of contention?
So basically to argue, a heavily argumentative
Right.
spirit.
Yeah, just to disagree just because, just to have animosity. Like if we say that the light is green, this guy want to say the light is red just to be an asshole, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, "But the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel."
We are set for the defense of the gospel, so it's not personal, it's about doctrine.
Right.
Okay, we go against the doctrine. That's the reason why we get on the UPK, get on Nick, get on Sakari, get on them other guys, because it's about the doctrine.
Right.
We're not attacking you guys in your personal livelihoods and trying to pull up your baby mama or pull up your sister and say, "Oh, y'all got a big phone." We ain't on that shit, man. We ain't got time. Y'all got too much time on y'all hand to be on that type of time, man.
Right.
That's demon time. We ain't on that shit.
Defense of the gospel, man. The gospel is teaching this ministry, the word.
Yeah.
And a lot of you guys come up with these damnable heresies. You come up with these off doctrines that doesn't make any sense. You're over there talking about, oh, you know, for example, a doctrine saying that so-called Jesus is a white man.
Yeah.
You have some people say, oh yeah, he's white, but no, according to the scripture, he's a man of color. He looks like us, okay? But you guys want to argue about that. You come up saying you're calling yourself, oh, I'm King David reincarnated. How the hell do you know that? What sense does that make? Or why are you talking about that? What is the edification? What are you talking about? What's going on in the world? How about you talk about what's going on with the Jews that people taking in their arms? How about you talk about the missiles that's coming for destruction? How about you talk about the MOTB, Revelation 13 and 16? How about you edify what that actually is? But the problem is, you other cats, you don't go into none of that stuff. You don't bring in the warning. You're not blowing the trumpet to warn the people the correct way, so they can be, they can escape the judgment that's to come.
Precept real quick. Going down Matthew 25, and I'm gonna start at verses 6. It says, at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom coming, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps, and the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. So basically, you guys are asking for the oil that we're putting out. You're asking for it because you don't have it. Because if you had the oil, you would be speaking on what's getting ready to come. Like, we're getting ready to get salvation. The Most High is getting ready to break this kingdom down. The system getting ready to fall, man. And yet, you niggas is talking about us.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, we got so much bigger fish to fry. Literally, the Most High is getting ready to bring hell to America. We're getting ready to get salvation, bro. The RFID chip is literally seconds away of being implemented in Babylon, man.
Yeah.
That to the point they're gonna force it at gunpoint, and you guys are mad at men, man.
Right.
You know, I thought the scriptures say, let not the sun go down on your wrath, man.
That's right, man. Because what's the biggest topic that's been going on this week within the news? They've been talking about how this dollar about to be done with.
Yes.
So, hey, nobody gonna be walking around with cash no more.
Yep.
How are you gonna use that money? And the money that you do have is gonna be transferred to you. You can only use it if you have a specific device in your hand. So if you don't got that device, you're finished.
That's right.
You know, you're gonna need divine intervention to be able to eat and survive.
Right.
And you're not getting that divine intervention if you're not teaching correct doctrine and wanting the people to come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
That's right, man. That's what midnight represents in that parable. It's not talking about that we know the time that the Lord is going to return. Midnight is the time where it's pitch black, man. That's the worst time to lose the light. That's 12 o'clock at night. That's the worst time to lose the oil in your lamp, man. And that's when a lot of you guys are going to get caught out there. The Quran is going to be midnight for a lot of you guys, man. Y'all gonna try to come back in and like, oh yeah, I knew about this breakdown, and all these guys gonna come back with garments on, man.
Yeah.
And no, it's gonna be too late when these people are starting to line up for paragbas, man. Trying to come out on the highways and byways ain't gonna save you niggas, man. No. You shouldn't have left, man. This is a very dire warning. We're supposed to have been giving our people the whole time.
Yep.
You can't wait and blow the horn after the enemy has gotten into the gate, man.
It's too late.
You gotta see it beforehand and warn.
That's right.
Grab that in Ezekiel 33, start the top verse. If you got something, what you got?
I had Ezekiel 3, but I go to 3.
Yeah, same thing.
Got
Going down here, Matthew 25, and I'm gonna read down. It says, but the wise answer to say, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go you rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. Like, go find your own goddamn oil, man. Get away from us, man. You know, we don't want nothing to do with you dudes. We don't want anything to do with your doctrine. We don't care about your new covenant bullshit, okay, that you're making about the women. Pretty much you're saying the same thing we're saying about the whole new covenant. But like we said, y'all preaching strife and contention, man. Because y'all act like we denied the new covenant. How the hell are we going to deny the new covenant when we didn't deny the Savior, man? Because what cuts you guys on that is when you stated that we're under the new covenant. Remember, Yahushua stated that I won't drink it until I drink it new with you in the Father's kingdom. Now, though it was going into the wine and the spiritual aspect of this understanding, that whole wine goes into this newer covenant, man. That the Lord said he's not going to drink it until he drink it new in the Father's kingdom. That's the breakdown, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, when he said that this is my blood I shed for New Testament for many, of course, because the price has been paid for the new covenant. It has been.
Right.
The Lord already put down the price he's put down. It's just like when you put that down payment on something, you're like, okay, I have it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of coming into it. Things have to play out. So when we do go into that aspect of it, but we're under grace right now, man. What about grace? You know, and I get what they say when they say the new covenant, this and that, but under the new covenant, you won't have to teach Jake no more. Because we'll be perfected, man. Right. We'll be perfected, we won't go off. But yet, niggas under the new covenant asking people for money to get a fucking van out the pound. Niggas under the new covenant drinking Pepsi, Coke, goddamn whole fifths of Coca-Cola, getting ready to drop dead from heart failure, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's how you want to live under the new covenant? And these defiled bodies?
Yeah. There's so many common sense things that just tells you we're not in the new covenant yet. That it's just like you could just tell the Lord blinded y'all guys, man. You know? The Lord specifically promised us, man, we would be in great bodies, man, in the new covenant. We're not gonna be waking up dealing with hangovers and headaches and shit, getting vexed going to work, dealing with out of control women. Why would the Lord promise us this, man? He had us go through all of this suffering, and then the new covenant, you still got to deal with a nigga woman.
Yeah. Now, to put it in context, yes, the blood and the way has been paid for the new covenant so we can get salvation. There's no salvation without the new covenant. That's true. Okay, that has been put down and the Lord has established that. Okay, but we're still under grace right now, man.
Right.
We're not saying that the new covenant have not been established, set up. We're not saying it, but you guys are twisting what we're saying and making confusion out of something that's so simple to understand, man.
Right.
Because without the new covenant, there would be no salvation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And under the new covenant, we're going to keep the laws perfect. Because honestly speaking, he going to say, well, Mama said that we ain't under the first, ain't no first covenant. Well, if you want to live under the first covenant, be my guest. Okay? Because honestly, I don't want to partake in that first covenant, man. Just the fact that we ain't out here in 100% cotton, you know what I'm saying? We got to work on the Sabbath. Bro, that's a death sentence right there.
Yeah.
You want to live under that?
Right.
Hell no.
Right. You want to have to go and give a goat every time, you know? Every time something you slip up, you know? Like, what's wrong with y'all, man?
Then you have to actually have the Levitical priesthood that's set up. You know, you got to sacrifice. You got to go to Israel 3 times a year in order to partake in the services, though we're in our captivity to keep the Passover. But most men that was dispersed abroad after Yahushua, they came back to Jerusalem to keep the feast, man. Okay, they didn't keep it in those lands that they were scattered abroad at, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a call to go back to Jerusalem. But we have no temple in Jerusalem. We have no governing structure there no more. So we're to keep it in the land of our captivity, man. And it reads here, and it says, but the wise answer saying, not so, lest there not be enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. And while they went out to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went into with him into the marriage, and the door was shut, man. Okay, so the door is going to be shut on you guys. The doors of mercy, because you're teaching Yahushua out of contention and strife, man. Okay, you're not teaching from a pure heart. You're not teaching from a pure mind. You're not teaching from a prophetic perspective. But yet you're traveling to go talk shit about men that don't give 2 fucks about you, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a damn about none of you guys out there, man. That's not doing the right thing. And that's just straightforward. Unless you repent. But how much more, man, until the Most High decides to bring the judgment here?
Right.
Okay, because this freely give, this they gonna be able to walk around like this freely, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be able to do as they please and go as they please.
Yeah.
Especially when you got martial law in the area, you got Black Hawk helicopters and so forth like that. You got troops dropping down from the skies. You got riots, chaos, food shortages. This thing is getting ready to go down, man.
Yeah. Right.
And we're building that spiritual ark.
Yeah.
Because, hey, I don't know about you guys, but, hey, I want a seat on the chariot, man.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to die here in America, man, if I ain't got to.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, man. Because ultimately, what did Yahushua said? He said, who is my brethren? Who is my father? Who is my mother? Who is my sister? And he stretched forth his hand and reached his hands towards his disciples. A lot of you cats, you're not exemplifying the attributes and the traits of being a true disciple of the Lord.
Yeah.
So what we do, hey, we get a chance. Your chance is to take the rebuke. You get on, you get right, man.
Right.
If you don't get right, you don't take the rebuke. You continue to be wicked. You continue to spread false doctrines. You're not considered a brother, a sister, none of those things. And you get so butthurt because you don't have that understanding of that concept. You know? Yes, we're stern, austere men. Guess what? Yahushua was too.
Yeah.
If he was on the scene, he'd be rebuking you way severe than what we do.
Right.
You know? Look what Yahushua did, man. When they were trying to make his house of a merchandise. Went over and flipped the money tables over. So he took that cat of 9 tails. You know how harsh that is?
Yeah.
Took a cat of 9 tails and beating the shit out of people in there, man. You know?
But that was one of the instruments that he was whipped with when he got crucified. You know, that's designed to that shit takes off skin, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is a man that's out there teaching the word. So you get all mad at us and say, oh well, Great Millstone, you're harsh, or you guys are mean, or you guys are pouring. No, man, we're about our Father's business, all right?
Right, man.
And that's all we're focused on. We're out here week in, week out, rain, sleet, and snow, out here doing the work. No excuses, man.
Right.
Putting up videos throughout the week, daily basis, uploading, man. Providing our bodies a living sacrifice. Brothers staying up here with canes and shit. Brothers about to pass out. We're still out here teaching. What's y'all niggas' excuse, man?
Right.
Because let you have some type of adversity going on in your life, I bet you ain't gonna be out here doing the work of the Lord, man. Because you ain't really about our Father's business, man.
Right.
What was that that guy that came up against David, and basically when David's house was getting overthrown, and basically he was coming against David because he felt that David was going off, so he was pretty much threatening him like, oh, that's why the Lord fucking your ass up because you this and you that.
Right.
But David's still kind of like, man, don't even worry about it, man. He's like, the Lord is dealing with me how he dealing with me. And so then he thought he had an excuse to come against David because David went through what he went through with the Most High's house. And it happened to show the righteous man of the Lord can go through hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't exempt from being punished for what we did.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, David was still anointed, and that nigga didn't have a right to speak against the Lord's anointed.
He was that was a king right there,
The
man.
king, man.
Having to be subjected to such niggatry, man.
Bro.
He had to deal with that shit, bro.
His own son tried to kill him, bro.
Yeah,
Come
son.
on, man. His own kid, man.
Yep. That's right.
So,
His own child.
So-
Nigga raised.
yeah, so
Right.
Nigga
Jake,
had him fed, took to school, drove. White man trying to kill him on the job. You looking at him.
all right.
Right.
But Jake, y'all gotta realize that too, man. If that's gonna happen to King David, man, we gotta be ready to take niggas talking shit, niggas that knew who we were. It might be a brother who actually knew who you were, man. But he don't. Hold on, brother.
Please,
We teach him, bro.
Teach camera, man.
We teach him, bro.
Gotta hold
Just go over there if you want to talk.
Hold your peace, man.
There's gonna be brothers that actually knew you in the truth, man. Knew you personally, had things you went through, and you're gonna see them on camera coming up against you.
Man, I fed myself.
Esau's gonna twist people against you, man.
Right.
That's the thing that we're coming up against. That's why only men of integrity are gonna be the men that stand up here and last. Plenty of guys come up here and go, man, but only the men that have real integrity in them are gonna stand through the test of time, man. A lot of guys don't come out until they first day of the year, days like this, man.
Yeah.
Right. Wait till
know?
it's warm.
Right, they wait till the weather.
Right. There's multiple markers that the Lord used to test people, man.
Yeah.
You look at a piece of jewelry, you test it for clarity, all right? You test it for hardness. You test it for all types of different things, man. We're choice stones, man.
Right.
We're choice lively stones the Most High has hand-picked out of the earth and put here. But there's gonna come something along with that, man. It's gonna be pressure. It's gonna be niggas talking shit. All right. Eventually, Esau's gonna roll on us. All right. Your woman's gonna start acting up. All types of shit, man.
Come on, man.
So bring it the fuck on, man. We ready for World War III. We ready for this place, these fucking people to get scattered. These bopping ass Edomite bitches walking around like they ain't got a fucking care in the world.
Yeah.
And that's okay. This their kingdom. Let them live it up. But we personally tired of fucking looking at you people, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Precept for you. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 10. It said, verse 9 said, "For we are laborers together with the Most High. Ye are the Most High's husbandry. Ye are the Most High's building. According to the grace of the Most High, which is given to me, a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed on how he buildeth thereon."
Yeah. So the Lord basically said, this is the house of the Lord. What kind of stone do you think the Lord is going to choose to build his house with, man? He not just picking up niggas out the streets, man. You ain't just coming out of a fucking prison program. All right? This not a fucking after school network, man.
Yeah.
He wants choice men for this building that he's building, man. And he said, what again? He made a master builder. Read that again, bro.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 9. "For we are laborers together with the Most High. Ye are the Most High's husbandry. Ye are the Most High's building.
Yeah.
According to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereon."
Yeah, that's right, man. And what's that foundation?
Well, it said verse 11. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahushua Hamashiach.
Yes. All right. So one good thing about a building, man, is to make sure it's got good structure to it, man. A nice solid foundation, nice beams. If that is not perfect and right, that house is going to be compromised and flawed, man. So what's the main what's the main cornerstone, man? What's the main point? Yahushua is the foundation, but you're gonna have all these other niggas, man. Camps coming in his name. You see?
Now it says, now if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest.
Yeah.
For the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire.
That's right.
And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is.
That's right, man. So the foundation is solid. The foundation is Yahushua. But you got all of these different camps coming up. Some brothers are going to come up made of gold, made of silver. All right? And if you're made of gold and silver, what does he do to you? He's actually going to purge you and purify you.
Yeah, purify you.
But if you are made of wood or hay or stubble, what does he do to you? You get burnt the fuck up, man. And we've been dealing with this since Yahushua was on the scene, man. Other niggas coming up, claiming to be in his name, claiming to have the correct doctrine. And then what you get when you see these so-called men, it's just a bunch of emotional tirades, man. Guys getting out of whack over a rebuke, man. There's nothing personal about a rebuke.
Read that again. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 12. Now if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire.
Yeah.
And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is.
Yeah.
If any man's work abide which he has built thereon, he shall receive a reward.
Yeah, that's right, man. So this fire, this pressure, also known as Jacob's trouble, followed by the thermonuclear destruction, that's going to be the change agent, man. That's when you're going to really start to see these camps get separated. Because now you're going to start to see what men are really about, man. Now you're going to start to see the real sincerity of a man. As the scriptures say, man, a friend cannot be known in prosperity. All right? Days like this, you don't know who's a real man in the camp, but when they all else breaking loose, that day you're gonna know, man. This is that separation of what manner of man you are, man. And we up here, we hope that we're made of gold, man.
Yeah.
We don't get up here and proclaim that. We hope.
Yeah.
That's why we walk with fear, man.
It's a silent confidence you gotta have.
Yeah.
Because we know we're doing the right thing, but we're not gonna be, put in all of our works and, tooting our own horn, as they would say.
Right.
You let the work speak for yourself. That's how you know a true man.
Yeah. That's right, bro.
Hey, that's what I say. Anybody can say anything about us, but look at the work sake. The work sake. That's the spirit. 777-144. Call all your outlets. I got a precept real quick. You got something on that? Let me read this real quick. Acts 17, and I'm gonna start at verses 4. It says here, matter of fact, let's start at 3. It says, opening and alleging that Hamashiach must needs have suffered, have risen again from the dead, and that is Yahushua, whom I preach unto you, is the anointed. And some of them believe and consorted with Paul and Silas, and of the devout Greeks a great multitude, and of the chief women not a few. But the Jews, which believed not, moved with envy, took unto them certain lewd fellows of the baser sort, and gathered a company. What is a company? A collection. Yeah. It says, gathered a company and set all the city on an uproar and assaulted the house of Jason and sought to bring them out to the people, man.
Yeah. Is that any different? What that brother just described, is that any different than what we see with a bunch of niggas getting emotional, butthurt, forming a clique and scoffing?
Bunch of weird niggas at that.
You were the baser men here, man. How do we know you're the baser men? Because you're going off of foundational doctrines like the new covenant, man. How you getting that wrong, man? That's one of the most basic things you're supposed to understand if you call yourself a teacher. That's our incentive. That's the whole reason we the fuck out here, man. How you get that wrong?
Yeah, like this nigga gonna say, we gotta pull your Howard shot down. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
like, bro,
dude, that's you know. Hold on, man. Just shut the fuck up, man. Now I'm getting mad, bro. Like, why you even teaching? In a war, if you was on any kind of level, man, you would have been told that guy he got to be tried. That's why the Mississippi camp didn't allow him to cross over, because he wasn't fucking ready. Just talking his fucking mouth, man. Don't know what the hell he talking about. You niggas are not qualified to teach. None of you.
Right.
You haven't even tested these guys' spirit, man. You just get a bunch of men that's mad at the GMS. To come together, and that's one thing y'all got in common. Oh, well, we gonna come together and curse these niggas out. Fuck your curses out. I don't give a fuck, man. But like the brother just read, he said that y'all works are gonna be tried through fire. And I'm guaranteeing you, you niggas will not withstand Jacob's trouble in that spirit. Okay, you will not. The scriptures say, hey, he that hated his brother without a cause is danger of the judgment, man. You niggas hate brothers that y'all don't even know, man.
He said if you hate your brother, you is guilty as a murderer.
As a murderer. And what's the sin of, the scriptures say, thou should not commit murder. That's one of the 10 commandments, man. So all you niggas are in violation of who y'all call Yahweh Shah, who y'all claim to worship. No, man. So, listen. Do what y'all do, scoff, talk shit. Okay, but we ain't gonna even feed it to you niggas. This is what they want. Right. They want a reason. Like I said, they're asking for oil. When we respond to them, we're giving them a piece of our oil. It's nothing else to talk about. Really, at this point, we didn't cut the new covenant shit. We didn't cut everything they done said. What else point is it even arguing back and forth with these niggas, man? They're just doing it for attention. They're like disgruntled little fucking women out there. Got that stupid, goddamn disgruntled face, the poker face. Man, look like your first grade girlfriend and broke up with you. Now the bitch used to write a letter and break up with you and give it to the nigga sitting next to you. That's how you clowns are acting, man. Mad and shit, and you got one-eyed Negro over there, man. Talking shit, Yashawama, you gonna be destroyed. Nigga, you don't even know the elder Yashawama like that while you talking, man. While you talking about niggas gonna be destroyed, how about the Lord judge you for shaving your fucking head, man? Even though that's a lesser thing, but still, you claim to be ministers of the new covenant, and why the hell you niggas ain't keeping the law perfectly, huh? Because I thought in the new covenant, we gonna keep the laws perfectly. According to, Jeremiah the 31st chapter?
That's right.
So you niggas, man, your doctrine is straight up see-through, man.
Yeah. And you're gonna have blood on your hands too, man.
Yeah.
Because I know one thing, if you told me, if I was out in the world and you stopped me on the corner and told me this was the new covenant, that this was my reward, I'm going back in the world.
I'm like, you know what?
I'm good. But why the fuck would, if this is my reward? You see, but y'all, you see the danger of the doctrine being pushed here?
Yeah.
Yes, that's why it's not working. We just gotta come up here and correct y'all, man.
Yeah.
That's all it is too. It ain't nothing personal up here.
Yeah, it ain't nothing personal. Like we don't hate you guys, man. Honestly, me personally, I don't even know you niggas personally to hate you. Now, do we dislike the characters that we're seeing? Because you know the scripture says a man speaking so he should be, and you revealing your hand on who you really are, which you makes it look at you like, man, I don't want to be around these niggas, but I ain't losing sleep over you niggas at night, man. I ain't going to bed on how much I can't stand the nigga. Nah, bro, it ain't that deep. This is business, man. It's all business, man. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10 in the streets, if we see each other, we probably won't even notice each other, man. And there won't even be no animosity. You know what I'm saying? We just stay the fuck away, and y'all stay away from us. You know? But, you know, there's going to come a time that niggas going to want to put hands on the man of the Lord. But, hey, we ready for that shit, too.
That's fine.
Yeah, we ready for that shit.
I'm coming for you.
Where you been?
I'm gonna get you.
Oh, hey, what's up, Mike?
I'm coming for you.
Hey, man.
For you.
Come on. Hey, I was talking about you last week, man. I was like, he got to show up.
That's why my ears were burning.
Yeah.
I know you can't stay away from us.
Yeah, man.
I love you guys.
You know you are, right?
You guys go to heaven with me.
You go to heaven? Yeah.
Hey, if we go to heaven together, I don't mind serving you. I don't mind it.
We is, man.
You
We
all
preaching
right,
the kingdom.
You all right guy, man.
All I know is Jesus. That's all I know.
All right.
And I read the Bible every day and I pray to God.
You know this ain't Jesus though, right?
That's a picture.
But I'm saying this image is not real. You know that.
You know that, right?
All right.
Nobody knows the
All right. No.
All right.
But it's in the Bible, though, Mike.
Talking about this.
See? I know it's in Revelation he got one.
wait.
All right, yeah.
See, come on, man. Mike.
You know tomorrow's Easter.
Mike.
You know tomorrow's
Hey,
Easter,
man,
Mike.
I'm calling you by your name. We used to call you Bill. We didn't know your name, man. You graduated from that, bro, so we call you Mike, man. Yeah. You told us, though. That's your name, right? Shit. Nah, I was calling you Bill, man. But you finna go play your music? You finna go down to the spot? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Man, we been down, man.
Freaks come out.
Yeah, we check out everybody. Yeah, we check out everybody. Okay.
You got the ISUPK vibe on, man, with the glasses. The glasses.
Okay.
All right.
But with music. Hey, we got the real music though.
Yeah,
we got the words.
Yeah, we got the song,
singing
man.
the song.
The real song. Hey, you might be a Jake.
I was black before any of you all were black.
Hey.
62, bro.
Mike,
Hey, Mike. Shit, hey, you might be. Shit, hey, I ain't gonna take it from you. You feel that?
I'm telling you, I was black before everyone. You guys are young. I was just in Article 45. You guys was in diapers.
Oh, so
Mike, we not black though, man.
the,
Come on. You know who we are. We
Yeah.
not black.
You I knew Frankie Bentley, man.
You know he
man,
got
come
some
on, we
pizza
know them
box.
guys, man.
He done got some pizza box. He can feel himself.
Yeah, he popped that.
You like dark skinned women?
White women, man.
Come on, come on.
You got children?
Man, you better pay for that.
You ain't
All
married?
right.
I just try to help people, give people.
All right, that's what we do.
That's what we doing.
Yeah.
Play music, help people. We teaching. We on the internet right now. We got people watching.
Yeah, she live right now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You do?
Yeah, you our biggest fan.
Oh man, you
Hey,
watch
man.
our videos? Man, we used to be enemies. Now we friends now.
I was never your enemy.
I don't know, Mike, man.
Come on, Mike.
I don't know, man. It was looking a little rough for a couple of years.
We had words.
Yeah.
I know.
I was never your enemy.
I'm just messing with
Yeah,
you.
we just
When
messing.
I talk to you guys, it's trying to get you to see
Oh, come on, man.
But I mean, that's the thing, though. It ain't about a personal point of view. It's about the scriptures. Like, we take it out of the Bible. We don't even put our own emotions behind it, man, because, you know, you got to be transparent. Huh?
Hey, why don't you look up 1 John 2:2 and tell me what it says?
All right. When you look up,
know
when
the
you,
scriptures,
yeah,
man.
John, look up 1 John 2:2. When you look up Acts 5:28, and then you look up Acts 13:23, then we can talk turkey, man.
Bro, I know these verses.
All right, man.
I was born again in 1983.
How? I mean, okay,
What
if
that
you born,
mean,
so
Mike?
okay, so if you're born again, then let me ask you this: if you're born again, because the Lord said, if you to be born again, the disciples thought He was talking about an actual birth, like going through an actual woman and coming again, but the renewing of your mind. But you got to understand too, though, being born again comes with what? It comes with doing the work. It comes with believing in Hamashiach and His true Hebrew name. Because remember, the Lord was a Hebrew Israelite. That was His heritage, and He was teaching other men.
Bro, John 3, Jesus differentiated between the physical birth and the spiritual.
Exactly.
He said you got to be born of the water, that's a woman, bag of water.
Okay.
You got to be born of the spirit, that's the new birth.
But you gotta be an
But you gotta
Israelite
be
too.
Israelite, though.
That's the one.
Gotta be an Israelite,
Yeah.
Mike.
Woman is
The
the
woman-
blood.
But the word Israelite ain't in John 3.
It don't matter, though.
What was John?
It's in the whole Bible though.
Who was John?
So you guys don't look up 1 John 2:2, I'll just tell you what it says.
We know what it says, man.
What does it say?
Just get it.
Jesus died.
Just get it.
Not for our sins only, but for the sins of the world.
Okay, but we got to
Who's
go
the
through that
world?
again. What does world mean? What does world mean, though?
Mike getting back in his
Then what
old
does
bag.
world
It means cosmos, like a cosmos, a particular order of people.
And
You have
John always uses the word cosmos consistently
Because-
to refer to every fallen sinner.
that's
No,
okay,
no,
okay,
no,
okay,
that's not
okay.
true.
That's not true though. But you said the key word is sinner. Who can only sin? The Israelites, because what
They
is
were
sin?
given the
1
law.
John 3 and 4, transgression of the
Okay,
law.
These white people, they're not sinning. Come on.
I mean, yeah,
The
they
law's
are.
not
They
given.
are.
The law's not
But
given
the
to
law,
them
but the
though.
law wasn't written, but they ain't under the covenant though. They was never given a covenant. That's why we getting punished. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're getting punished, because we were given a covenant, the blessing and the promises. Esau wasn't given that.
Right.
Now, even though he wasn't given a covenant, he's supposed to. I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, even to Esau. But that he wasn't a chosen race. He wasn't a chosen
It's a
people.
chosen seed,
It's a
though.
chosen
Abraham,
seed.
Isaac, and Jacob.
We know about Calvinism.
Stop it.
Oh,
Stop
come on,
it.
man. Now you
Come
getting
on,
back
Mike.
to the bullshit, man.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. You know that ain't true, man.
Yeah, they believe that, but we ain't saying this ain't a black or white thing. This is about a nation. Okay? This is about a nation, man. Oh, she's on the side, bro.
You know about these guys?
I mean, I heard you, but then I saw your skin color and I was like, hold on. What you talking
I
about?
know these guys for a long time.
Yeah, man, we
You're
can.
in the wrong place.
Don't tell him that.
No.
Don't tell him that, Mike.
Come on, man. You can't
Mike,
shoot
what the
them
fuck,
down,
man?
Let me know.
Yeah, let's bring up.
Let me know.
Like, don't look at the sign.
So his judgments and statutes unto Israel have not done so in any nation.
They're my friends.
All right, we got it. We got to get back to
We gotta
teaching,
get back
Mike.
to teaching, man. Hey, Mike, we'll see you around, man. All right.
Fucking up y'all shit right now.
No, we know him. We know him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Nah, he been.
He's a
Yeah, he mad. He
over
mad
the years.
because he ain't on the
He's
sign, bro.
not.
Yeah,
He's
he-
believing
saw
that
him
Jesus
when
is
we
a
said,
Negro.
hold on.
That's fine. Let's go.
Because we was like, hold on. We gotta back them up.
Nah, we've been knowing that nigga, man.
Alright. This is the book of Psalms.
You got Keisha here, you got True Sword.
He's kind of right to tell me.
Yeah, but hey,
I started a little spirit.
yeah. Salakia, man, you know.
It's an old
Hey,
friend.
that's an old. Hey, we've been dealing with Scoffing Mike for like shit, 7, 8 years. He come up every year, man. And
Right.
He said he can't go in the sun with fools that hey, the Lord condemning him. We put curses on him years ago, man, and the Lord been fucking him up. But you know, a little human for that guy, man. He don't know the scriptures, man.
He
right.
might last longer than a lot of you Israelites in Jacob's trouble, man. You know?
And I put on that weight back on. That's right. This is the book of Psalms 147:19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. And it says, he hath not dealt so with any nation.
Yeah.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
Right, so the Lord have only dealt with the Israelites, okay? Now, when you go into that precept, it says his statutes and commandments to Israel, so we were only given a covenant, man. That means that we was under sin. The penalty of sin is what? Transgression of the law. Now, Esau Edom is in sin, okay, because he's disobeyed the Heavenly Father, okay, and the other nations, because technically the law of the Lord is supposed to reign supreme over the entire earth, man. So the heathen is supposed to govern by the law, statutes, commandments, though they're not under the covenant. Okay, because they're supposed to rule in righteousness, man. But to prove that that's not them is because we were given the commandments, which proves that the heathens can't the same form, man.
That's why
Okay.
it says specifically, it says he hath not dealt so with any nation.
No nation. Now see this, man. He has not done with any other nation. Where does that change? Somebody give me Hebrews 13, man. Hebrews 13, and give me Psalms 40 and 7. I think it's Hebrews 13 and 10.
It says, and as for his judgments, they have not known them.
And what are the judgments?
Law, statutes, commandments.
That's right.
When you break them, there's a consequence.
Yeah.
The consequences of breaking the commandments.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously it's meant for one people. That's why that first sentence of this precept, ye have not dealt so with any nation. So what he was talking about, the white people, sin to, yeah. Okay, yeah, they break the ultimate commandment. The commandments are overall, but ultimately, who were they given to? Specifically, we just read it. They were only given to Israel. You got to be a Hebrew Israelite first to be saved.
Yeah.
That's the first step. Second step, you gotta have faith, man.
Yeah.
You got an ultimate faith in Yahweh or Yahweh Shai and believe.
Yeah.
And then also your works. You gotta be keeping the commandments. You gotta work at it, man. Faith without works is what? Scriptures say dead. So that's the ultimate goal of how you get salvation.
Yeah.
And it's not given to everybody.
right.
Now, Israel can look like everybody because why? We were scattered as
right.
part of the curse. That's why we said to him, hey, well, maybe you could be, but more likely he probably has it because he can't even go in the damn sun like he said. You can't go in the sun, that's a problem. We don't have that problem with Israel.
Esau could practice and get good shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
God.
You got what they call
Takes them a lot longer.
Yeah, you got what they call $5 Indians, man. They go to powwows and they be beating the shit up. You know, they be pure-blood devils, man.
You
God.
see the Moabites over there learning how to pop lock like Jake, you know,
Yep.
Koreans. Some of them are Jakes, but some of them are just practice a lot longer, man.
That's
You know,
right.
Get into it.
It ain't talent alone that identifies you being an Israelite or not. Because these heathens got a little bit, can have a little bit of talent too.
They got their own sense of talent, but they ain't got the sauce and the vigor like Jake, man.
That's right.
Right.
You got some Edomites that can cook their ass off, man.
Yeah, like Conor McGregor, that dude is a Jake, man.
Yeah, that's an Israelite all
That's a
day.
straight up Jake, man.
Yeah, con.
You know, like look at Keanu Reeves, that's a Jake. You know what I'm saying? Name some more Edomite looking dudes, man.
Oh yeah, the guy. I think Ryan Gosling. A lot of DiCaprio.
Caprio was definitely a Jake.
De Niro. A lot of these Italians.
He's smart as cool.
Okay, Canelo looked like a Edomite.
Yeah, Canelo, fucking what's my man name? John Travolta.
Yeah.
You know, he's definitely a Jake, man.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone,
Jake.
yup. Arnold Schwarzenegger, shit, that's what his name means. Schwartz and nigger. Schwartz black, nigger black.
God.
Dude, he's a Jake.
Yeah, Robin Thicke. A guy like that, you look at him, you couldn't tell. He's just a blue-eyed.
Yeah.
Cameron Diaz, she's a Jake. She's an Israelite, man.
Eminem.
Look like a pure white woman, man.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Eminem, that's another one, man.
Yep, Eminem was a Jake.
So all these people are what we call Israelite foreigners, man. They look foreign. They don't look like a typical Israelite. How we look, you can look at us and say, all right, we fit the image of how an Israelite would look. Not everybody has that image because we were scattered.
Right.
You lose that image after just about 2 or 3 generations. That's it, man. You can lose it all aspects visually of what an Israelite looked like.
Yeah.
Like every Jake that went over there to Vietnam and they had kids over there, the generation of them kids today gonna look like straight Vietnamese, man.
Yep.
What's that nigga Paul Wall? Paul Wall's a Jake.
Oh yeah. Oh, Bruce Lee. That's a Jake too, man.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee's first student was a so-called black man, man. You know, that's an Israelite.
Bruce
Man.
really don't look fully Asian. Honestly, he look more Northern Kingdom if you look at him.
Yeah.
I think Chuck Norris is a Jake too.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I remember that nigga when Return of the Dragon, they called that nigga Coat. He came in there with that bell bottoms on with the glasses and shit.
Oh, yeah.
He's flying. So I'm like, that gotta be it.
Hell yeah. You can just tell some of them, man.
Ric Flair and that motherfucker Jake.
This is Daniel chapter 9, verse 7. O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusions of faces, as at this day, to the men of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and unto all Israel.
Right. Well, that confusion of face really goes into going off. Okay, we used to use that as a form of looking like the other nations. That's actually not what that's going into. Confusion of face is basically because we lost the commandments. Because remember when the scriptures say that the nations should look at us and hiss and wag their hand at us, because we were unrecognizable, man. Like, damn, these are the people of the Most High. But Israelite foreigners, man, because we've been dispersed abroad. Okay, you got Israelite foreigners. Okay, you got men that don't look like Israelites, like the brother said, and you got to test the spirit by the spirit. Okay, and honestly speaking, coming with that Jesus doctrine, a lot of you niggas push that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the Haitian guy that was up here last week. That guy was, Francois, pushing the hell out of Cesare, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which proves he's a Jake. All right, because he believed in the oppression, man.
Right.
You know?
I was just gonna say on that matter of the word sin, that this guy basically, he tried to allude to that, you know, sin only applies to those that were given the law. Y'all gotta understand, the word sin is a legal term for wickedness. All right? It's legal because we were given the law, but you can still, quote unquote, sin and do wickedness, even though you weren't given the law. Right? It's called a sin to us because the law was given to us, right? Just like wrongdoing is not the same as a crime. A crime can be, you could criminalize a righteous act in this society, all right? And then you can you can penalize good acts, or vice versa. Yeah. So sin is a legal term. So just because he's talking about sin, that's pertaining to us, but that doesn't mean other nations can't go off. Wickedness. Definitely. The Lord called it sin for us because it was made illegal for us. But that doesn't mean other nations are exempt from judgment or exempt from sin. That's what I wanted to break when you brought up that Revelation you had. I'm sorry, John, 1 John 2. So when you see that other nations are going to be judged by sin, even though they weren't given the law, but that's just because they're wicked. You know?
Yeah, it's a word. Yeah, it's categorical. Okay? Like Esau, he does sin, he does go on, but he wasn't given the covenant for salvation, man.
Right. You know? And that's the reason the Lord let him go so long with all of his wickedness, man. It's basically there's been no righteousness really in the earth for thousands of years.
That's right.
This is Amos 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I have brought up out of the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore will I punish you for your iniquities. Okay. Amos 3 verse 1 again. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore will I punish you for all your iniquities.
That's right, man. It's just like your kid, man. When your kid comes home, you know, he got his other friend, they both show you their report card. All right, they both got a D in the class. Who the one you gonna be the most upset at, man?
It's your kid.
Your kid. That's your child. You're gonna hold them accountable much quicker, much faster than you're gonna hold other nations accountable, man.
Yes.
Because we're the family that was chosen.
Yes.
When the Lord punishes you for going off and doing adultery, that's love. Even though the punishment might be death, that's love, because if that shit spreads in the nation, what do you have, man? Widespread wickedness, man.
Destruction of the whole nation.
That's right. That's why when the scriptures say when you take judgment away from a nation, you're robbing them, man.
Yeah.
Giving judgment is a gift. That's why we were given the law. That's why we were the first families. All right? Because the Lord basically said, look, when y'all get out of Egypt, I'm going to let it be known that I don't fuck with nobody else, man.
Sure.
That's why when you see written in Deuteronomy, you're above all nations. That's why you read the rest of Deuteronomy, it says, don't mix these niggas, don't talk to these niggas. You see?
Right.
There's a separation. He's saying, I'm putting you above every other nation, man.
And that never changed.
Never.
That never changed, because the Most High would make so much emphasis on it on the Old Testament if that changed. Now, you could say, well, the Lord done away with his people. If you say that, well, I'm like, well, why is that a such thing as an Old Testament? You can say, well, that's an example of what not to do, Israel. But all Israelites didn't go off, man. All of us didn't go off, man. I mean, as a nation, collectively we did, but you had righteous men. The prophets were righteous men.
Right.
Prophets oftentimes suffered because of what other niggas did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't just gonna take one nigga and throw him in the door. He gonna beat the whole house. Like a lot of times, going back to the example of a household, let's just say if my sister was responsible for cleaning up the house, and my mother or father decided to beat her ass, guess what? We getting our ass beat too, because she was supposed to tell us what to do to get shit in order, and she didn't follow the order.
Right.
So therefore, we all getting fucked up, man.
Yeah.
And sometimes they make circle around and beat your ass 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's called collective punishment, man.
Collective, yeah.
Right. What does collective punishment encourage? Us holding each other accountable.
That's why the scriptures say rebuke the people also they may fear, man.
That's
It's a
right.
big ultimate rebuke of the Most High, because when we see what the Lord did to us, we can recollect on it and say, oh wow, this is what we're not supposed to do.
Right.
Okay? Looking at those other nations, how they went out, that's why the Lord said, learn not the way of these heathens, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Because when we came out of Egypt, Jake was partaking in all types of shit the Canaanites were doing, man.
Right.
Sacrificing to Molech, you know what I'm saying? But all, man, fucking witchcraft, Jake was learning all that shit.
Right.
That's why when the Most High said, when we take the land, don't spare nothing. They idols destroy everything, including them.
Right.
Okay? Because the Most High didn't want no remnant of that shit falling down to his people, because he know how Jake is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, very impressive. Jake sees something, monkey see, monkey do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, idolatry, that happens worldwide. Adultery, that happens worldwide.
Oh, hell yeah.
But all the other nations, they don't get put in the cargo slave ships.
No.
Right.
But when you niggas do it, it's a problem. Why? Because you only have the Most High known. He only cares about his people.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck about these Indians being Hindus. He don't give a fuck about these Hamites, you know, committing adultery.
Right.
He care about his own people going off, man.
Yeah, he got to get his
That's
own.
why we got fucked up the worst.
Right, and the Lord, see, and that's a righteous father, man. How can you go rebuke somebody else when your shit ain't in line? So I got to set his people up straight first before everybody else, because once we get in order, the whole world is going to follow that paradigm, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he said, I will punish you for your iniquity, because he's like, wait a minute. Y'all supposed to be the token. Y'all supposed to set the example. What the fuck are y'all doing?
Right.
How these people gonna ever be in subjection and do anything that's required of them when y'all fucking up? So I'm gonna beat y'all ass so y'all can get right, so they can get right, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Because the other nations will never solely be right.
Hell no.
But they're gonna be in order. They're gonna be put under. We basically gonna bring back a righteous. The kingdom is gonna be a righteous dictatorship.
Yeah, it is, man.
You know.
But that's why the scriptures say that we're gonna eventually be the light to the Gentiles.
Yeah.
That was promised all the way back to Abraham, that we're gonna be a light unto the Gentiles. What does that mean? That mean we're gonna be nice to them all the time? No. We're gonna be the example of how to move, how to live, how to really live, how to get the best out of the earth, how to get the best out of each other, how to live without war. All right. That's gonna happen, but before that, y'all got some paying back to do, man.
A lot of
y'all gotta square the bill, gotta square the balance sheet up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's one thing if the kingdom is just Israelites on. I mean, it's gonna be majority Israelites, but I mean, honestly speaking, we can accept the other nations being there, but you're gonna be under us. Now Esau, you out of here, man. There ain't gonna be no remnant of you left at all. Okay, like you could go. Like that's one nation like we do not need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And there's no purpose for the Lord to hold on to Esau because then the scriptures say that nation shall not war no more. And what is a sword? An instrument of what?
War.
And what is the Esau to the Most High? What? A sword. So what's the point of having him around when he's not needed in the land of utopia, man?
Right.
You don't need this nigga, man.
Right.
That's right. And that's also why the scriptures talk about how we're gonna be made hunters in that day, and we're gonna be reigning with Yahweh Shai. That means you're gonna have the hopeful elect that's gonna be going out through all the earth and gonna be putting their foot on these other nations' necks, man. When we catch you worshiping your other idols and shit like that, hey, you're gonna be judging that in that day. When the kingdom's established and the new covenant is established, and the elect are given spiritual power, given those new bodies, you're gonna have those men flying around being the governing forces amongst the rest of the earth, establishing that order, man.
Yeah.
Hunting out the wicked, you know, the heathen nations. The scriptures talk about how you guys are gonna be bringing gifts from all over to the Israelites, the hopeful elect.
Every time, too. Every time you're gonna run something.
So a couple precepts. This is the first one. This is Tobit for you, Yahweh. This is Tobit chapter 13, verse 8. It says, "Let all men speak and let all praise him for his righteousness. O Jerusalem, the holy city, he will scourge thee for thy children's works and will have mercy again on the sons of the righteous. Give praise to the Lord, for he is good, and the everlasting King, Slaki, and the everlasting King, that his tabernacle may be builded in thee again and with joy, and let him make joyful there in thee those that are captives, and love in thee for those that are miserable." And it says, "Many nations shall come from far to the name of the Lord Yahweh with gifts in their hands, even gifts to the King of heaven. All generations shall praise thee with great joy."
Hey, so even you heathens have a place in the future, man. Once Yahweh Shai comes back, you should want him to be back too. Yeah, you're going to be under subjection. That doesn't mean that you're going to be completely done away with. Now, you got something to worry about if you're an Edomite.
Yeah.
If you got Edomite, I can see you being upset with this coming all day because you're done. But for the rest of your nations, your so-called Chinese, your so-called Arabs, okay, your so-called Koreans, your so-called real Africans, Hamites, and things like that, all of you have a real place. You know, you're not going to be in the palace area of the kingdom of heaven, but you're going to be outside of that castle area. You're going to have your own prospective land, your own prospective lots, and you're going to be at peace, man. The scripture says there's going to be no more war, no more death, no more misery, man. 12 gates for the 12 tribes of Israel. You guys are going to be bringing gifts. In order to bring gifts, that means you would have some type of substance.
Right.
And that means that you wouldn't be experiencing no type of death or nothing like that either, unless you're going off. Unless you're over there getting pissed on the head by a damn cow like you're doing the fucking voodoo scratching Hamites, man. If you're doing that type of shit, then yeah, you guys got something to worry about. But in that day when the Lord comes back and he establishes the kingdom on earth as it is in heaven, everybody's gonna be happy, man.
Yeah.
You got 1,000 years to pay, but once that's up, you all are gonna be at peace. All of them.
Y'all all gonna have jobs. We're gonna make sure that we're gonna be 0% unemployment in the kingdom. All right, but ultimately, like the brother was saying, the nations are not going to be programmed to do good, but y'all are going to be under us for so long. Y'all going to understand the ways of life. Y'all going to see the benefits of it. Y'all going to see the benefits of letting the land rest.
Y'all going to know the penalty of fucking up. Basically, y'all going to get y'all ass beat into subject. You got 1,000 years to get you right. Because you're going to be getting hell. You're going to be hell put on you the first 1,000 years. All you nations are going to catch it, man. You know what I'm saying? But after your period, your slavery, you're going to be let loose. And you're going to still fuck up because you're going to be of the flesh. You're still going to be so-called human beings. You're not going to be spiritual composites. Like, you're not going to have spiritual bodies. You're going to still die and come back, regenerate every third and fourth generation, man. We ain't going to never die. The promise of immortality was given to us.
Yeah.
But you other nations, you are going to die off and you're going to come back, same life cycle, man, 3 or 4 generations. That's not going to stop, okay? But like the brother was saying, hey, we're going to be on high and you're going to be on low. I got a precept. Zechariah 14, now I'm going to start at verses 16. And it says, and it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all nations which came against Jerusalem should even go up from year to year to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles, man. Okay, so that shows you that y'all are going to partake in our law, statutes, and commandments, man. You're going to keep the law. Not because you're an Israelite, but because that's the laws of the universe, man. The law, statutes, and commandments will govern the whole heavenly arraignment, and everybody that's on the planet Earth will be under the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
Right.
Okay?
Right. And at that point, that's when the nation will be given the quote-unquote law, where it's going to be a quote-unquote sin, you know?
Yeah.
Because now we're telling you.
Yeah. and that's how your blessings are going to come about, because you're going to be keeping the Most High's law, so there's going to be benefits for that.
Right.
When you fuck up, then your ass you're going to get the foot, man.
Yeah.
Same way here in the Western Hemisphere, y'all niggas was forced to worship Jesus. Y'all niggas was forced to speak English, French, and Spanish. That wasn't by choice, but that was because the powers that be decided that for you. So just in this coming kingdom, we're gonna decide you niggas need to start speaking Hebrew.
Yeah.
You niggas need to start trading in the shekel.
Right. Yeah. The world reserve currency.
Right. We need to get your finest daughters. They come to us because the powers that be said so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you know what? You're going to be able to go, ain't going to be no excuse. You're going to be able to go to any neighborhood Israelite, walk up to him, and that brother's going to be a walking library codex of the right and wrong thing to do. Automatically downloaded into him. Every piece of wisdom you want, you're going to be able to go to an Israelite and ask him.
Yeah.
Hey man, why are my flowers not growing like this year? He's going to know. But y'all going to have to be in order, man. All right? You can't be skipping high holy days. You can't be going off and, you know?
Yeah, y'all better sit your ass down on the Sabbath.
Right. Some heathen are going to do better than other heathen because they just going to be less rebellious.
Ham is the lowest thing next to Esau. You want to watch them niggas, man.
Right.
Damn, low-key, hey, Lord's will, we just
Nigga
speaking.
ain't never getting right.
Yeah, hey, we just spiritually speculate. You know, we make it a little fun, man. But over your land, man, I'm gonna have literally a chariot over your whole land, watching your ass. If you think about sticking your head in some cow piss, hey, we gonna fuck your ass up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You try to bring back Pan and all them ancient demons you used to worship, the Baphomet and all that madness. Hey, man, we gonna come through and we gonna fuck you up, man.
Right.
Okay, we purging out all that wickedness.
All of it.
And we gonna give you some wiggle room to fuck up so we can fuck you up. Because honestly, in the kingdom, I wanna fuck motherfuckers up.
Hell yeah.
Shit, you know what I'm
You
saying?
making so much as a pyramid sandcastle. We gonna run through your shit, man. You gonna run through your shit just for having a fucking thought, man.
Think about Egypt, motherfuckers, and the gods of Egypt.
Israelite gonna show up. What's going on here?
They speak Espanol on your ass.
Y'all remembering the old ways I see. We gotta lay the law back down here again. You know?
And then while you getting your ass beat, we gonna be reading the law.
That's right.
All right, matter of fact, precept, this is the book about Isaiah 2 and 2. It says, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house should be established in the top of the mountains, and it should be exalted above all the hills, and all nations should flow into it, man. What are the mountains? The governments, man. Summits. These nations. Our kingdom is going to be totally established over the whole entire planet Earth, man. That's why it says in the last days, man. We're in the last days, and now the government is being built with the men you see on the highways and the byways, man. Okay? And it reads here, it says, many people should go and say, come ye and let us go into the mountain of the Salaki. It says, come ye and let us go up into the mountain of the Lord, into the house of the God of Jacob, and he would teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Man.
That's not happening right now.
No.
Because you JOOs, y'all just got rockets fired upon you by Lebanon.
Right.
It's some uprisings going on in the land of Israel, which it always is.
They turn it up.
It's going down this week, man.
Yeah.
So every nation is now flowing unto them. Them Hamites not looking for the JOO to give them guidance, man.
Hell no. Because this
Them
guy,
Ishmaelites, yeah.
because this guy, Nethan, not a JOO. They can't get rid of his ass now. He's locked in for good. And they're like, fuck this guy, man.
Right.
Yeah. That guy's a straight up
about
time.
him. Y'all trying to get on Putin so much, Netanyahu killing kids too.
Yeah.
Right.
Get on that nigga.
And he straight up was bragging about how he can manipulate the president of the United States, man. He's openly bragging about it, man. He's talking shit to Biden.
Yeah.
Everybody's turned against this guy, man.
That's why the scripture said the least of the flock should draw them out, man.
Yeah.
Because honestly speaking, this big whole Ukraine thing, that's not even a big picture.
Yeah.
They say follow the white rabbit. Hey, you gotta pay attention to the gutter rats, man.
Yeah.
Okay, pay attention to what's happening in the Middle East with Israel, because something is gonna happen that is gonna reveal. You know how like in the Wizard of Oz, how the motherfucker came from behind the curtain and shit. The wizard behind the curtain is gonna be Amalek, man.
Right.
Amalek is responsible for all this shit in Ukraine, everything that's happening in Earth. Amalek is behind that, man.
Right.
Why? Because he has a financial interest in your what do you call it, your resources, man. No?
And they scared now because Saudi Arabia, they starting to link up with Russia.
Yeah.
Right. Only reason Amalek was cool because Saudi Arabia was linked up with America.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was kind of keeping things at bay. But now this nigga about to be surrounded around all enemies, man.
Yeah. And you can see how much that Middle East situation happened in the past 6 months, brother. It's really got crazy tense, man.
It's picked up, bro.
Crazy tense, man. Israel, them rats over there, they gonna do something real dumb, man. They gonna do something real stupid, and it's gonna make America have to pay that tab, man.
Back it up. They're gonna drag them into the third world war.
And you deserve it, because you've been giving these people aid, funding, all right? They've been spying on U.S. citizens, all right? Funneling money in and out.
Well,
bombing the shit out of nations.
They own the fucking bank. They own the fucking Federal Reserve. They own the fucking courts. They own the goddamn child support. They own everything.
Oh, yeah,
man.
yeah.
Amalek has a heavy presence in Babylon, man.
Yeah.
Okay, outside of China buying every asset in America, Amalek owns this bitch, man. Who the hell you think owns downtown Kansas City? You think a nigga own that? Amalek owns this shit, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Amalek owns it.
He runs shit, man.
Yeah. Like, I remember back in the day, they say that, I know the brothers in Chicago was going into how they knew this one Edomite chick. She was an Amalekite. She said her father owned half of downtown Chicago. An Amalekite.
Damn. You know what? I believe that.
You think they gonna let Moab own downtown Chicago?
Big buildings like this is always an Amalekite.
Yeah.
Who was the World Trade Center owned by?
Amalek.
A nigga named Silverstein.
Yeah.
You think you will ever own a building that fucking big, man?
That's a prime piece of real estate,
bro.
Man. Who owns the NFL? Amalek. Who owns the NBA? Amalek.
Right. And all this property, like around here, this is called commercial property, man.
Yeah.
That means the businesses that you see here, they don't own it.
No, they don't.
They rent it from a bigger real estate company.
Yep.
And you know, when you get up to BlackRock, who's BlackRock run by? Larry Fink.
Yep.
Fink is a Russian JOO name, man.
Man, that's just going back to the Prince man.
Yeah. He runs BlackRock. He's buying up all the real estate. So it don't matter where you slice it, this devil has figured out a way to get everything without having his name on it. And if you figure out who he is and mention his name, niggas in the email will pop up.
He said, I know this one Jake, he said he ran a barbershop like down in the city, and they was like, who they pay rent to, you can see that sometimes Amalek he'll come because it's like you said, commercial property. So it's more than one storefront and he owns the whole property.
Right.
So every business, this nigga's taking like 40-50% off the top of everything they make.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You might not ever find out it's him.
Sure, yeah.
He could put that property in a shell company. That'll be in the shell company. You know? And people call us conspiracy theorists, right? Because of what Amalek can do. He can hide things.
It get real tricky, yeah.
But it's gotten to the point now with this whole Kanye exposed all of that.
Yeah.
They have not even done a very good job of hiding it, man.
Yeah.
It's like at this point, what more do you people need?
You see, Kanye, he try to backtrack on his name and he talking about I like the J-double-O. I like the J-double-O now because of Jonah Hill.
Right, yeah, he watched that movie.
Yeah, he didn't squash his beef with the J-double-O because he watched 21 Drug Street. Right. No, nigga. Right. They was about to ruin your whole fucking life. They was about to put some videotapes out. You didn't want to get out.
Yeah, and you admitted you sacrificed your mama too, you piece of shit.
They put you on a time clock.
Yeah, they was getting ready to, you kept with that bullshit, they was gonna show you, make an example out your ass. Remember, man, when you get into these fraternal organizations, man, hey, they gotta have dirt on you in case you decide to act out. That's basically your stand line card.
Yeah.
All the presidents, like Skull and Bones, George Bush, hey, they played ball with the elites because they was like, look, man, you know, you say something about against the oath, then look, we got you on tape having acts against other boys and shit. All types of shit, man.
Right, yeah.
That's the name of that game.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, Jake. Y'all don't want to be here too much longer to see how this shit gonna work out, man. Because Esau's to the point, he don't even need to record you no more, man. He can just replicate your ass in a deep fake. That's where we going. He can literally bag anybody up right now. That's why we gonna need you. How about you, man? How was shy, man?
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to be wanting a fucking rap deal here, man. Oh, I ain't gonna take that. No, man, this guy is off the channel. We're trying to tell you this guy's a psychopath. He's unreasonable. All right, he's not gonna stop. All right, even if you didn't get caught in a so-called compromising position, he can spin a narrative, man. He's got the media. He's got all the social media. All right, he's got all kind of NSA spying apparatus. You can see every cell phone. There's no other way outside of how about you, me, I was shy, man.
Give me that in Psalms 40 and 7. Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 6, verse 10. Now, we all know that, you know, the J-double-O, they ain't going to enter into the kingdom, but we know by their actions, it describes them perfectly. 1 Corinthians 6, verse 9. It says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners. That's what it's going into, how the J-double-O, he's an extortioner. He will own a whole building and collect rent off of that, man. You say thieves, this man done stole whole identities. Fuck the money that's being lost. What about you calling yourself us?
Right.
What about you making it illegal for us to claim who we are, man?
Yeah.
Ain't that fucked up?
Oh, what's that site, man, that we were speaking on? It's a website. It's called something, basically it's an organization that's responsible for getting people to, like, fuck more. No, man, it's a site by this organization. They got NATO on there, they got Johanna, they got the Sakari dudes on there. I just did a video.
Oh, the Southern Poverty?
Nah, it's another bro. It's
Brother
called,
sent it to me.
yeah, bro. They got them niggas' faces on there and they got a description. Oh, he's guilty of anti-S and this and that. They got Sakari on there, they got NATO on there.
It's called Canary Mission.
Canary Mission.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna read a quick synopsis. It says Canary Mission documents people and groups that promote hatred of the USA, Israel, and J-double-O's.
Yep.
We investigate hatred across the Northern American political spectrum, including the far right, far left, and anti-Israel activists.
Now, guess what? You see how much fucking hypocrisy is that? Because they mentioned two people that got coming out, America and the J-double-O, Israel. But what about all the other nations that you hate?
Right.
What about stealing a group of people and saying that you're them and putting them in slavery? Why ain't nobody crying out about that? Now, when you go to that website, they got Israelites on there. They got niggas from ISUPK. They got Sakari niggas. I mean, they got their they got the government names, and they got you with so-called crimes against what you've done.
Yeah. One more piece on it. It say every individual and organization has been carefully researched and sourced. You can help expose hatred by alerting us to anti-S activity on your college campus and beyond.
Well, wait a minute. Why do you need to expose? We out here every Saturday, man. What are y'all exposing? We hate you people. We hope you go into, we know we going into slavery. All right? We're tired of looking at you people. And why is nobody questioning? Is there a reason to hate America? Y'all out here investigating all of this hate against America.
Everybody hates
Ask
stuff.
yourself that question, man.
Fucking investigate, man.
Is hatred unwarranted for all the shit you people did, man?
But wait a minute, but see, when you bring up that point, then that's when the scriptures say they're like the death adder. What about all the hate you displayed to the Saudis, man? What about what you've done in Iran? What about what you did in Syria?
Yeah.
What about what you did to us?
Yeah.
Is that an act of hate, motherfucker?
Right.
You know, you can monitor, you can have your ADL book, you can do all that. End of the day, man, it don't matter. We gonna still come out and rebuke you and curse you out and tell you that you are. Because we ain't lying, nigga.
Yeah. Right.
And guess what? You ain't got nothing on nobody up here outside of what you gonna concoct.
Yeah.
You can research, you can look up into our socials, you can look up our family history. Hey, we're clean as whistles, man. But we know that you're the devil. We know you're gonna come with some left-hand shit. And that's okay. Do that, man. Because that's the only how you're going to be able to get your one up on us, man. Because, hey, didn't it say that when they came to get your house shot, bro, you had certain lewd men that came against the Lord to try to, they hired people from the coast of Israel just to come against your house shot falsely.
Right. Right.
So what make you think we ain't going to go through the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Because the shit you're going to have on us ain't going to be true. It's going to be based on a lie. And that's a beautiful thing, being persecuted for righteousness' sake. Because he got to make up something, bro.
Yeah.
He got to say, oh, well, you did this, you did that. But motherfucker, you did it.
Right.
You need to be accused, and you are being accused, man.
Yeah.
You the one that stole the entire earth. You the one that stole the Hebrew Israelites, okay? Okay, you spit in the Lord's face. You created LGB bullshit, okay? You created the banks. You created the child support system, Title 4D. You done dropped bombs on nations. You done started world wars. You done killed innocent people. You didn't approve of aborting kids. You were the one that got to worry.
That's right.
Motherfucker.
Right.
You the one that poisoned the food. You the one that sit up there and accuse Jake of eating pork. The motherfucker you selling in the stores, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You put the pipe to Jake's mouth and told him to smoke it at gunpoint, man.
That's right.
So you got the harsher judgment coming.
That's right.
Nigga.
That's right. Got a precept.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah 13, verse 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them.
Exalt the voice. Go ahead.
Shake the hand.
Shake the hand.
That they may go into the gates of the nobles.
That's right. And what's the gates of the nobles? You Amalekite scum. Okay? And you are scum. Now, if you want to put that down as whatever, then that's your business, man. But you're the wicked, man. And we're here to tell you that. Okay?
That's right. It says, I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones from mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness.
The water, brother Canary mission.
And also the Lord is sending us up to reach the message unto you elites. That's the form of us reaching the gates of the nobles, shaking the hand. Hey, motherfucker, you're going down. Okay? You gotta pay for everything that you did. And this word has reached unto them. They hear it now. They see us out at the highways. They see the videos. They're watching the videos. They're trying to calculate how much more time that they have left. That's why they come up with shit like the doomsday clock and shit like that.
Right.
That shit wasn't established. They didn't put that up until after we came on the scene, man.
Right.
The end of the world, the thought of their kingdom going down did not enter to their minds until we woke up to who we are and we started shaking the hand, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is pretty real quick one. This is Job 7 verse 11. It says, therefore, I will not refrain my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Because it's not like we just need somebody to talk about.
Right.
We just need somebody to blame. No.
Right.
The JOO is guilty.
Yeah.
The reason Keisha's out here hanging out with fucking Momos on a Saturday is because of JOO.
Right. Right.
He the one that pushed the fruity agenda. You know, fruityism is the most popular lifestyle in Israel and America. He the one that took the man out of the house because he wanted to emasculate the black, Hispanic, Native American man.
Right.
It's him.
Right. You got guys at 12 years old already addicted to PORN.
Yeah.
Already, man, addicted.
Yeah. They going to
Because it's just widespread free on the internet, man.
they going to
Like,
gender therapy conversions.
Yeah.
Kids who want to
Taking
identify,
estrogen. It's like,
and the kids identifying with things they not supposed to be now.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, brothers, isn't this hate when you allow a 5-year-old kid to get his privy members chopped off?
Yeah,
Right.
That's hate.
right.
Yeah.
That's destroying. And they say that it's a 70% suicide rate among those people.
Them Hamites, they ain't on that shit.
Right.
Ham ain't pushing your little boy to be a little girl.
Right.
Moab ain't doing that shit. Ishmael, hell nah, he don't play that shit.
Right.
But who doing it? The J-double-O?
Right.
And Ham was the first fruit boy, man. He was the first fruity boy. He's not even trying to push that up, man.
Yeah, because Shib and Japhet, when they covered up Noah, they walked in kind of backwards.
Right.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
nigga Ham uncovered him, man.
Ham uncovered, like, oh shit.
Right.
Probably trying to put, man.
Hey.
That's why you devils are cursed. But I got a precept. 2nd Ezra 15, and I'm going to start at verses 6. It says, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore says Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither would I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves, man.
Yeah.
So think about this. If it wasn't true, why the hell would the Most High write it, man?
Yeah.
And then the scripture say that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay then, so it's talking about a group of people on the planet Earth that's responsible for the wickedness, man. Right. And it reads here, and it says, behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Yes, man.
And we're complaining, man.
That's right.
We're constantly complaining about you Amalekites, man, you Edomites. Your own people complaining about your ass, man.
Right.
Esau is complaining about the so-called J-double-O now. How, man, this man got to go. Hey, have these bucky Edomites that believe in the Constitution, they going to rise up against Amalek, man.
Yeah.
They rising up against him now.
Right.
Going out there to France. Hey, them motherfuckers are out there protesting pension reform.
Yeah. Heavy.
And who's behind that? Amalek, man. Amalek has a heavy presence in France, man. And it reads, and it says here, therefore, says the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive it to me all the innocent blood from among them. And who is the innocent? You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, because we are the ones that was directly afflicted through the atrocities of Esau.
Yeah.
See, Esau goes so far to promote it on the other nations, but see, the other nations, they have government, they have military that can back them. Okay, Ishmael can fight Esau's democracy with his military, though he's losing, but he has a force behind to stop the democracy. Us, this shit got forced upon us because we have nobody but the Lord. We don't have a military. We don't have a standing government. Yeah. We don't have anybody advocating for us at the NATO summits and so forth. Nobody's advocating for niggas, man.
Yeah.
That's right. Niggas don't advocate for themselves, man.
And that's the Lord wanted it that way.
But we're the only ones advocating for our people. And you notice it's a threat.
Yeah.
Okay, because every nation that come against Esau, Edom, hey, it's a threat to him, man. You know, like, hey, back in the day, when you didn't accept the dollar, Esau would come in your land and he'll fucking invade your land. He'll make you accept the dollar. That's what they did to Gaddafi, man. That's what they did to Saddam Hussein. They wasn't dealing with the dollar. They wanted to, use a different currency backed by actual residuals. But yet Esau said, nah, we're going to go in there, we're going to kill you, we're going to take over your resources, and we're going to say that you're a mass terrorist.
Yeah.
And he got the power to do so, man.
And the silly thing is, man, this nigga's running the same playbook. It's like the nigga you play a nigga on Madden. He run the same play. That shit still working. You get mad as hell. This nigga go to the same receiver, the same, and they run every time, man. Why? Because you niggas don't have defense, man. You niggas don't have it. You're not even frustrated.
Yeah.
The things that you should be angry at, you're not even angry at, man.
Yeah,
of course you can run the same play on your dumb ass.
Yeah, they call that, but they accept it. As you said, the shit they should be angry at, they accept.
Yeah.
You supposed to be angry about undesirables in your community. You should be angry at single moms, man.
Yeah.
But no, we gotta, fuck all of that, bro.
Right.
But this is real quick. Sirach 4, verse 22, it says, accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall, and refrain not to speak when there is occasion to do good, and hide not thy wisdom in her beauty.
And we're doing that now. This is an occasion to do good, and we calling out, and we're calling you out, man.
Right.
This is the occasion to tell on your ass, man.
Right.
We're telling on you, Esau, and we're telling you straightforward that you're the wicked, man.
That's right.
Okay?
And that's that boldness, man. Because you might get brought in front of Noble. Read that first part again, brother.
Yeah, this is Sirach 4, verse 22. It says, accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall.
That's right, man. Now the reverence of any man, that's gonna be a lot of these are gonna be these leaders, man. They're gonna try to pull us up on Senate committees and question us. our integrity, the elect integrity is not gonna be compromised by the position of nigga from the world holds, man.
Yeah, get this nigga 25 million hush money.
Yeah, you gonna be questioning like Johanna.
Me and Johanna, yeah.
Soon as you was asked about the
Yeah.
what? No, man.
Yeah, we
the
ain't
Lord
doing-
is not gonna let the men of the Lord look goofy up there like that.
Yeah, we ain't missed the Bojangles, man.
Yeah.
Okay, we want enough to know like fuck this place is going down. Why would you sell out when you got 5 seconds left on the shot clock and you go throw the game and you got the game in the shot, man?
Right.
Nah, man, fuck all that. Hey, Jordan took that shot and hit.
Uh-huh.
And hey, we ain't look, fuck that, man. We ain't look, Lord's will. We ain't throwing the fight, man.
Yeah.
Johanna threw the fight, bro. He like,
Yeah.
man, nah, bro. I call it a 3rd round knockout, man. Nah,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Because fuck you people, that's why, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck we look like wanting to be hanging out with people who got the juice, man?
Yeah.
Right.
People that got 3 jump shots. You know what I'm saying? They talking about Jesus trying to get a Federal Reserve note in their pocket. We don't relate on that type of level, man.
Right.
We spiritual men. You can't give us carnal worldly means to satisfy us, man. That's one thing that they don't understand.
Them niggas are out of order.
Yeah, they fucking.
Yeah.
Hey, Keisha fucking that faggot.
Yeah, she's popular,
She
man.
giving that nigga box.
Yeah, and
That's why there's so much fucking shit flying around.
They all fucking each other.
Yeah, and they are feminine as hell, man. Them guys that came up here earlier are feminine as fuck, and they being ran by a bunch of soy bitches, man.
See, that's brothers. That's why y'all gotta be careful with these women, man, because the lines are more blurred than ever of all this sexual deviancy shit, bro.
Yeah.
And there's more of this shit flying around that can't get rid of. Jay call it.
Yeah.
That shit's flying around now because Keisha's doing more and more wicked shit like that.
Hey, bro.
It's more encouraged more than ever.
Stay away from the nigga fucking woman, bro.
Ain't no black woman.
Don't get no black woman, man.
Yeah.
All right? Stay away from my ass, man.
If you get one little ink of the box map, just it ain't worth it, brother.
Nah.
Just get out of there.
Get out of there, man.
You know. Sometimes I get it. You in the moment. You got to send the prayer up and
Shorty,
dive.
you looking thick, don't do it, brother.
But
Cause that,
you gotta resist that.
Yeah, hey, what it say? Resist the devil and he shall flee
from you.
Right. That was about the food right now. They heard that.
yeah, man, because getting back to the point, you know, when Big Bill came up here, then these Jakes came up here, man, they was all hugged up and shit. I'm thinking they, boy-girl couple. They boy-girl couple. You know what I'm saying? They all in that whole certain. That's what they push in the schools, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Polyamory.
She's fucking homomomos, and we know that them guys carry plethora of diseases, and this dumb bitch don't give a fuck.
and she eat box.
Yeah, she eat box. Hey, that's what happened to that bitch, young M.A., man. She got that liver disease, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Condis. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then your ass is down at Swope Hole, getting that needle this long put up in the key hole, man. Yeah, man.
Niggas be here research.
Like, bro, like, you know, I be doing work down at the health department. I be doing work down there, bro. And when you go in the health department, it ain't nothing but niggas, bro. Straight up niggas just sitting. I'm like, man, I be going into the office. I'm like, man, scary, bro. And then they give out free condoms at the motherfucker. Like, if you need condoms, you can go in there and get them for free.
Yeah.
You know? But niggas don't think about that, man. Niggas fucking rod bumping. These niggas are down low, man.
Right.
That's why the Most High gonna kill you fucking niggas out here,
Yeah.
man. Especially you niggas at KC.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of these niggas out here on that shit.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey, you know, it came out too that THC could convert into estrogen.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of this shit that they pushing on these people that's been legalized.
Yeah.
It's an agenda and purpose behind it, man. Anything Esau put out, you really gotta really investigate that shit. It came out that THC, the chemical found in marijuana, it converts into estrogen, and it makes sense because you got a lot of emotional, feminine ass niggas, man. They walk around here high as shit.
That's crazy, man.
Well, you gotta be careful because this shit is not what Snoop Dogg was smoking in the 90s.
Right.
He's completely changed every plant. Like I ain't dealt with it in a while, but I already know he's got all kind of lab grown shit out there. Like you can't find normal nothing.
It's probably legal crack, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is Isaiah 30 verse 10. Verse 9 said that this is a rebellious people, like children that will not hear the law of the Lord, would say to the seers, see not, and the prophets prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And we all know what's tomorrow, Easter. That's what you niggas about to go running into.
Right.
You ain't gonna stand up here and listen to the prophets to preach you the true and harsh words of the Bible. You gonna put on your best, finest baby blue suit. you bitches, man, it's gonna be bitches getting slutted out tonight. Gonna be at church tomorrow.
Yep.
In her Easter dress. Posting shit on IG trying to look cute. Bitch, you was getting a train ran on you last night.
Right.
And didn't wash up.
Yeah. It says, Isaiah 30 verse 11 says, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, and cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay there wrong. And that's the foundation of niggas, man. Oppression and perverseness.
Yeah.
We going into that, that sexual deviancy. That's included in perverseness, man.
Right.
But they stand on that shit.
That's always Satan's number one go-to is that sexual deviancy thing. That's why the penalty is so harsh for it in the law, man. Because when that sexual deviant thing starts to unravel, all kind of wickedness starts happening. All kinds. Adultery, child sacrifices, all of these demonic magic, it's all sex related, man. And it's all something to do with that primal urge. That's the most primal urge in a man.
Yeah.
It's that sex drive.
Because the flesh is never satisfied.
Right.
The flesh, if you wicked, I'm like, yeah, okay, I just fucked one bitch, now I want to fuck two.
Right.
Now you trying to have threesomes, foursomes. Next thing you know, you trying to get a nigga to suck you off, man.
Right. Next thing you know, you'll do anything for a threesome now.
Man.
Now you'll fuck another man's wife for
Right.
a threesome. You
Yep.
see that? And that's why Amalek has made PORN completely free, widespread everywhere.
That
man.
shit got no limits, man.
No limits.
To the point where Esau putting out sexual images with children.
Right.
Esau putting out sexual images with dogs, man.
Right.
They just caught some bitch in Georgia trying to pop a dog, man. They said it was so fucked up, they not allowed to talk about it.
That's crazy.
But I got the definition of perverse.
Yeah.
It says perverse, showing a deliberate and abstinent desire to behave in a way that is unreasonable or unacceptable, often in spite of the consequences.
Yes, man. That is unreasonable, man. I can tell you right now what's causing the epidemic of the AIDS and the HIV and what causes it. And niggas still gonna do it, man.
Yeah.
They don't care how unreasonable that is.
Yeah.
They don't care that the Lord already telling you about how the man is built. You're
Right.
not supposed to go into another man. That ain't enough.
Right, yep. It's not
You
enough.
add them and tell them, look, this is gonna destroy you, this is gonna give you a disease.
Yep.
A nigga will still do it, man.
Yeah.
Now you see why the Lord just say, hey, get some stones and take this nigga out, man. Because when that demon gets on him, man, it's a very strong demon, man.
Yeah. It's a competition in the black community of who can be the freakiest nigga.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
Who can do first it was eating ass.
Yeah.
You know, there's gonna be fucking a chick on her
Eat a
rag.
food game, fucking a bitch. Yeah, they call that shit, what they call that shit, fucking a bitch on a period, man.
Man, you got bitches out here that's in a fucking dentist office playing with their box on video for OnlyFans. And the fucking dentist walked in, that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, they had one,
This
bro.
shit mad, man.
Bro, they had one bitch. Y'all know those little, they called, what's another name? We call them little traffic cones, but they're called, it's a different term they use at the city for it, man. Not delineators. Delineators are something else, but they're called, just say traffic cones, bro. They had a bitch in a parking lot fucking on a traffic cone, bro.
This shit is mad,
Parking lot, bro.
This is mad.
And see, y'all think it's just these simps losing their mind. You know, these OF creators, man,
Yeah, they
are gonna
getting
start
out of-
doing more
out
and
of
more
control.
Yes, more and more dumb shit, man.
Yeah, they selling you people on it, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Niggas is buying.
How many bitches died trying to take a perfect selfie off of a waterfall cliff? Because she wanted some Instagram clout.
Bitch used to, bro, a model bitch, she used to take, like on railroad tracks and the train came and smacked her ass, man. Like, you fucking dummy, man. Why would you take a picture on a railroad track, man? You know, when a train come, bro, them shits come quick. Yeah, bro, you can't hear them. Sometimes when you are far off, they just sneak up on you and take you out, man. You're tempting the Lord, all because you want somebody to say, oh, man, that's a beautiful picture, good life. you people, the amount of dopamine you use on folly, okay, when you could be putting that to a better use of something productive, you use it to engage in your sexual and your fleshly pleasures, man. Because one thing about America, they teach you to overly indulge in your flesh. Like the brother said, there's no limit to the wickedness you can do.
Yeah.
If you want to walk around, like right now, you could walk around in a drag suit, man, and won't nobody judge you.
Oh yeah,
It's cool, bro.
Right. Somebody will come up to your defense if anything.
Yeah.
If somebody says anything about it.
I'm gonna be taking pictures with you and shit. You know?
Right.
Precept real quick. Revelation 22. And I'm gonna start at verses let me start at verses 12. Matter of fact, let me start at 11. Revelation 22 and 11, and it reads here. Come on, baby. 22 and 11, and it says here, and he that said it to me, seal not the sands of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. Okay? The time is at hand. What the fuck you looking at, man? All right? And it says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He that is filthy, let him be filthy still. Okay? So, hey, man, it's to the point. Fuck these people. They want to be wicked, let them. Yeah. And it says, he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to his work shall be. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. But blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter into the gates into the city. For without are dogs, which is you heathens, you other nations, 2/3 of you niggas are considered dogs, because Yahweh Shai say, give not what is holy into the dogs. He was talking about wicked jakes, man. Okay, you niggas are classified as heathens. Okay? And it says here, and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters and whosoever love it and make it a lie. Okay, which is you Amalekites, man. You love it and you promote lies, death, destruction.
Yeah.
Okay, like right now you go on Pornhub and bro, you could basically just go dickless on that shit for just whacking off. Like, yeah.
Right. And the thing is the demon on that is so powerful, man. You still got niggas paying for it.
Bro.
A nigga will still get a subscription for $50 a month to watch some bitch who's not even real, man.
Say what?
You got OnlyFans?
What's it say?
That's a nigga woman. All he heard was
She probably selling
She probably got, yeah, she probably something. Yeah, you can tell
It'll
she's
be a
proud
that's
as
a
hell.
nigga woman.
It'll be a chunky Campbell soup looking bitch like that making 50 bands, man.
Yeah,
As
no
long as she
man.
got his feet, man. Bitch has some cute souls and she
She making that because you stupid ass niggas, man, buying
Yeah.
that shit.
Y'all created the avenue.
But that's how you know it's a demon, man. 'Cause why
Right.
the fuck would you pay? Like,
Look.
this shit is, bro, I'm telling you, Amalek got you, nigga.
He got you, bro, on the simplest shit. Now, hey, if you like sucking on toes, hey, be my guest. Whatever. There's no sin against that. That's whatever you do with your lady, whatever you do. Some niggas like the shit, some women love it. Okay, fine, whatever. But to pay for it, to make a revenue off that shit. A bitch made thousands of dollars off selling legs, man, hands and feet. Bro, one bitch, she was selling bottles of fart, bro.
Yeah, I
bro.
forgot about
Like
it. 500 a pop.
And you just fucking niggas, you buy it, man, because you sit up there and you beat off all day. You have no confidence. Okay, you have no purpose. You're depleted of dopamine. You're overly sensitized.
Right.
You're overly sexualized. Now you need extra levels of get porn. It's like drugs, bro. It's like the higher you get, you need more to reach that point.
Yeah.
So when you come to the point that you can't get aroused by a woman just off intimacy, then you got to go to harder levels, and that's when you
Right.
start watching the hardcore shit.
Yeah.
And they watching men on men.
Right.
That don't get them. They get enough of that. Now they got to go to something else, man.
Right. Watch the
To the point, niggas is knocking holes in brick walls and fucking brick walls, bro.
Right.
Because he can't get an arousal out of a regular woman.
Yeah.
No picture.
Niggas
I
need
said
it.
no pictures, man. No picture, man.
Don't do all that.
Don't do that,
Be
dog.
on video.
Don't do that, all right? I told you, don't take no pictures, man. So
Screenshot us.
respect that. All right, Danny,
right,
get
man.
the
Keep
fuck
it
out of
pushing.
here, man,
Keep it
before you
pushing.
get your
Keep it
ass beat,
pushing.
man. Get the fuck out of here.
See, we teaching.
Yeah, act like you're gonna do something. Get your ass put down right now, cracker.
Yeah, we not in the mood for the anthem.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
We not in the fucking mood.
Fuck you
Yeah,
told
you
his
get
ass,
fucked
man.
up today, man. You playing with you fucking Edomites, man.
Bro, the thing that vexed me about that whole situation This nigga clearly heard us say no picture. He just tried to do it anyway.
Yeah,
He
already got a couple.
He grabbed the camera out. He said, picture? No picture. Still gonna take the shit.
He snapped a couple. That's all right,
That's
man.
all right, man.
That's
Let
what we
him
here
have it.
for.
Yeah.
That's what we here for.
Laugh it up now, man.
I am gonna remember your bitch ass too, man.
That's what Proverbs 1 is for, man.
Yeah. Anyway, we got like 10 minutes left.
Yeah, pretty sad.
Go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Proverbs 29 and 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases, but the righteous shall see their fall. When the wicked are out, man, it's going to continue to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse until how shall I get back. That's why you got that nigga LeBron James walking around in a fucking skirt now, man. The whole image of Space Man is now in a fucking skirt walking down the street.
That might be AI.
Might have been, I don't know. What the fuck,
I
man?
don't know, man. But I wouldn't be surprised though. I mean, that nigga Russell Westbrook, all them niggas had that shit on.
Had that shit on.
Yeah, a couple of Chiefs players that put the same shit on too.
Yeah. A couple of niggas can do that, man. I think what's this nigga name? KD, Kevin Durant. I think he had on one of them like the rumper type things, man.
Walk around with a fucking purse.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, you had Larry Johnson play Grandmama. Remember that?
Yeah.
That nigga dressed up as he looked like Medea basically.
Well, see that nigga Dennis Rodman too, man. He was heavy into that dressing up as women type shit. That nigga went to a whole parody skit with a goddamn wedding dress on, man.
Yeah.
That nigga Dennis Rodman wasn't right, man.
Nah, he's not. Oh.
You know, hell of a basketball player, but the nigga had a demon on him, man. To this day. You know a nigga wicked when he can literally give him a game, go to Vegas for 2 weeks and gamble and come back and win a championship and ain't miss a beat.
That nigga just gifted. A wicked ass gifted nigga, man.
Strong as hell too, bro.
Yeah. Making a movie on that nigga, I think.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. What you got, brother?
That's
What you got?
I had no producer.
You can run on that Ezekiel 33. We're in it on that. What you got up?
I had Proverbs 29.
Yeah, I got one more.
Go ahead, brother.
This is just real simple and to the point, man. Isaiah 46 and 8. Remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it to mind, oh ye transgressors. Just what we was going into, the past 30 minutes on how Amalek, he set up a system to profit off you getting emasculated.
Yeah.
He's profiting off you beating off in the dark and neglecting to go out and get a woman.
Right.
He's profiting on you wanting to be a dreadhead SoundCloud rapper rapping about Percocets.
Right.
You niggas don't profit off that. Amalek profits off of hip hop music, man.
Oh, you know what was so funny too? Like when I went to see that movie Air, did you know that like if it wasn't for this nigga's mama, bro, they wasn't trying to pay that nigga for his shoes, bro. They was like, we can't do that. Now he got a percentage on every shoe he sell. He gets a percentage. But at first Nike wasn't gonna pay him. They was like, well, we'll make you great. We'll put your image up. But this nigga literally sold $4 billion in shoes in the 80s, bro, and they didn't want to give him a lick of this shit. Just show you that it's the monopoly is ran through Amalek, man.
That's how you get down.
Yeah. You're like, wait a minute, my name is on the shoe. Y'all asked for my permission, and I'm the one that's playing the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that's making a legacy out here, but you get 100% profit on shit that I'm wearing.
Right.
That's an extortion.
Yeah, an extortion. Right. But hey, the Jordan, they wasn't going for that, man. So that's why that nigga get a percent. But even then, to this day, he ain't making half the money Amalek making off his ass.
Right.
If Jordan make $50 on every shoe he sell, Amalek is making 150, bro.
Right. Yeah.
He don't make all the money off. I mean, he made money, but he don't make all the money off the shoes he sell, bro.
Yeah. Right.
You know, and honestly, that was a smart thing. He should be making money off his shoes. His fucking name is on it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly speaking, I'm not even mad at the nigga, you know. Yeah. But he don't even control his own. He don't even control his own revenue, man.
Yeah. They just started paying you college players.
Yeah, and that was based on that guy, Sonny. He was the reason for that. He had a class action lawsuit against them, man, for that shit because basically they didn't want to pay college players for the endorsement.
Yeah, y'all was making Amalek billions of dollars.
Yeah, NCAA, they straight up robbed from college players.
Yeah, why
decades, bro.
All them niggas going home eating ramen noodles, the people that own the NCAA was getting fucking racks.
Bro.
While Jake will play on the national game, on the national TV, and then one school over, he back in the hood.
Broke as hell.
Nigga, shut up and dump the basketball.
That's extortion, man. That's not right.
That's it.
That's why you devils ain't gonna have
man.
shit, man.
Right.
You niggas want to run to this shit like, oh, I need to make it to the league. Okay, now they giving you bread, but what the fuck? What happened if you get hurt and now you ain't shit? You just a nigga with a fucked up leg.
Hey, bro, he said it though. Hey, the dude said it. He said it in the movie. He was like, look, man, me and your son is great, but he said your son could get injured next week. Then what? He said it just like that. So,
Yeah.
you motherfucker, man. Hey, when the Most High take you Edomites out of the picture, man, it's gonna be known. And I can't wait till the Most High open up on Esau, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this proud ass spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we just told that big blockhead, Brock Lesnar looking motherfucker not to take a picture, but he did it anyway. Oh yeah, like you didn't hear us, man?
Doing this.
Part of me wanted to take that camera and break it on his fucking face, man. But you know we can't be carnal.
Right.
But it's gonna come a time that the Lord is gonna start answering prayers and you people gonna start getting jacked up, man.
Right.
Straight up.
Right. That was a classic Edomite too. He knew he was gonna take the picture anyway, but he tried to act like he was asking. You know what I'm saying? Just like he showed up here to America.
He pointed the camera at us first, then asked. That's what pissed me
That's
off.
what I'm saying.
Now,
He
if
always
would've-
plan on doing it.
Yeah, now, if he would have been like, hey, can I take a picture of you guys? And we've been like, no, then it wouldn't have went down like that. But you already premeditated what you was gonna do.
Yeah.
Clown.
Regardless whether we said yes or no.
Like, oh, huh, you said no? Yeah, like
He was
man,
already
you fucking
snapping. You
devil.
didn't see what was up.
Right. That's how he was here with Gad, man. He's over here already digging for gold, acting like he asking Gad for, coexist, man.
Hey, but you know what? These fishers about to turn hunters on y'all punk ass people, man.
That's right.
That's the point. Cause you know the Lord set us up to just be, lambs in the midst of wolves.
Yeah.
So we taking this shit, but it's starting to get a point where we starting to get fucking tired, man.
Yeah.
Every fucking week we seeing undesirables. Every week we seeing wicked niggas. Every week we seeing wicked ass Edomites, man. You don't think a man of the Lord want to do something?
Right. That's right, brother. I'll get that Jeremiah.
That's the spirit. I was yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We had it. Okay, we'll get in on that.
This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Jehovah, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. For mine eyes are upon all their ways, they are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes.
So the Most High see everything, and when these fishers, Lord's will, we become those hunters, man, we gonna fuck y'all ass up, man, because I refuse to believe that the Most High got us out here fishing and we can't be hunting, man.
Right.
Fuck that shit, man. Hey, man, I'm ready for that, man. We're tired. We tired of talking to you people, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You people get to do what the hell you want to do and come against this word. And it's gonna come a time that all the talking is gonna stop. And when the Most High send forth them hunters, then you people gonna start.
Yeah.
We gonna leave it at that, man. But anyway, we gonna close out and give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. With that, shalom and a ball, man.
Ba-ba-ba-ba!